Hi there, I wanted to chat with you about having your house inspected. So you're excited about buying a house, and what do you do next? So I'm Anita Johnston with Whidbey Real Estate on Whidbey Island, and I want to chat with you about the importance of having a house inspected and why is that a big thing? To me, it's like a well baby exam. Your inspector is not there to scare you out of buying a house. He's not there to talk you into buying a house. He is there to absolutely educate you on the health of this home and let you, as the buyer, decide whether or not you're comfortable with buying this house, or if there's too many items that are too scary or expensive, could be expensive, for you to then decide that you don't want to buy the home. So the inspector, number one, how do you choose an inspector? Look at their reviews, make sure they have a great reputation, and then they've been doing this for a bit, that they're not brand new. You want to make sure that you have a great inspector. And this inspector, once they're hired, they're going to meet you at the house, and your real estate agent will be with you also. They are going to crawl underneath the house. They're going to go in the attic of the house. They're going to go on the roof of the house. They walk all the way around the house and go through every part of it. They're going to turn on the faucets to make sure that there's no leaks. They're going to turn on all the appliances to make sure that those work. Then they will go into the attic to make sure that the roof is working the way it needs to be, to make sure that there's no leaks, that there's not been past leaks. And then they'll also tell you what the life of that roof is. And number one, make sure that you never power wash a roof. It can really ruin a warranty, blow the aggregate off of it, and really kill a roof. So then also that inspector is going to go underneath the house after he's been running the water to make sure that there's no leaks underneath the house. And while he's under there, he's going to make sure that there's no rodents. Rodents are an issue on our island. We live on an island. We have had rats brought in off of boats and ships for years. So that is one thing, to make sure that that house is buttoned up tight, to make sure that it does have a vapor barrier underneath the house. That also helps keep insects from really establishing a home under your home. And the siding, when that inspector walks around your house, he's also going to tell you about the gutters, whether or not they're working well, whether or not the roof is working well, if there's issues of where water might be getting into your home. But he also will be checking the siding. He'll tell you the type of it, whether or not it's a true wood siding, whether or not it's LP, which has had some issues. Louisiana Pacific manufactured product. That type of siding absolutely needs to be kept painted. It was a product that was manufactured in the 90s. It was recalled. And so we still have homes that exist on the island that still have this siding, and you definitely want an inspector that knows what LP is and whether or not your house that you have fallen in love with has this siding. And the best siding that we have now is a concrete siding. You don't have to worry about it getting moisture in it. You don't have to worry about the paint. You don't have to paint it as often. So it's a better product for our Pacific Northwest and all of our rain. And also, when you're buying a house, you will also get a seller's disclosure. You can also use that seller's disclosure to take to your inspection. So then that way you can have your inspector go through these list of items that was like, oh my, there was a roof leak at some time. Have your inspector look and make sure that it's been taken care of, and maybe it's had a new roof since then. Those are the main key points. You definitely want to make sure that you don't have rodents, that the siding is great, that you've got a great roof, that there's no plumbing issues, and those are our main items. If you have any questions, you can definitely buzz me. Please like, please subscribe, and call me if you have questions. Thanks. Bye-bye.